101.7 Lights FM.
I think it's so special when we get to see a grandma, her daughter, and then her granddaughter all bonding over the same period piece that one person read when the book came out, another person saw the movie when the movie came out, and now their granddaughter is reading it in school and watching the movie and watching the Broadway show. So the fact that 3 different generations, sometimes 4, get to bond over one story that S.E. Hinton wrote for us is so special.
It's amazing. It feels absolutely wonderful to bring this joy back on stage. It's just something we need right now in these times. And it's a wonderful cast that we have, incredible people. You don't want to miss it.
You know, I didn't know it was the 25th anniversary. That's very exciting. We've lasted longer than we thought we would, I think, which is also very exciting. Yes. It's hot, but like they're so enthusiastic out there.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate. It's hot in hell. It's hot in Bryant Park.
Absolutely.
It's immersive theater.
Accessible, like how amazing for us to bring a free version of our show into the park for people to see.
People, the fans, they're out there just like, they love it, and it's so fun for us to feed off of their energy.
It's an incredible way to make Broadway accessible and get people excited about seeing all the shows that are currently running and going to be running.
Because Broadway isn't accessible to everybody right now, but everybody can have fun and enjoy it in the same way that they would, but in the park.
I'm excited to celebrate 10 years with the original company and to perform for some of the adoring fans of the original company and the current cast, and just honor the work that they put in and the legacy that they put out before us. So it's really exciting. It's an honor.
I relate to my queen because I am so awkward. And my queen is also kind of awkward.
I was raised on this movie, so I couldn't wait to get into this musical. This is a dream come true.
I relate to Catherine of Aragon because she's a diva, and I think I'm a diva. So yes. The diva is the female version of a hustler.
Well, the music does span decades. Some of these songs are almost 100 years old. And I would have to say one of the songs that gets the best audience response and is great to do because of the interaction with the musicians is Candela. It's fire, it's fuego, Candela. And there's a lot of wonderful soneo improvisation that happens, and so it's very rooted in the culture. So it's my favorite because of that.
We have been fortunate enough to travel the United States for the last 20 months, and we're so excited to bring this feeling to New York that we have brought to all of these big cities, Boston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, where people are up on their feet and they are just experiencing this communal joy. This city needs communal joy, and we are here to bring it. Yes, well said.
That's why she's the mama.
Exactly.
The people
gonna
in the
say the same
building,
thing.
everyone here and at home, they're home right now, I think. I hope, sleeping.
better be home sleeping.
Are my favorite part of the show, so I love you guys.
I'd have to say the people as well. I think we're really a tight-knit group and very well supported in that building, too. So.
And like the fact that no 2 shows are the same, like we are able to bring everything and all of us onto the stage every night, and it really does shine every time, so that would be my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask anyone in the building, I think we'd all say the group. And to go off of that, it's true, like any sub-musician that comes in, and anyone that swings on for a day in the show, like the littlest change of personality changes the entire show, because we're so allowed to be like have a version of ourselves in the thing, and including the musicians. So you'll get like a different trombone player for a day, and like the tone of the show is completely different just because of the way they play. It's awesome.
My favorite part of the show is when we're singing 6 at the end of the show before the remix, and the lights, like some of the house lights come up, and we can see the audience. And normally, like I would say 90% of the time, people are either crying or of tears of happiness or just have joy on their face, especially with their kids. And that to me is my favorite part. It gives me goosebumps every time.
The cultural thread, I think, it has to do with this. This music was written during a renaissance in the Latino Caribbean islands of Cuba, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic. And you're talking about artists that were 1 or 2 generations away, freed from slavery, from emancipation, right? So the energy that's imbued is an energy of freedom. And I think that that's the cultural connection that everyone, despite who you are, where you walk on this planet, you want to be a free individual, a free human being. And so I think that the music captures that essence. And that's the thread.
How has being a part of, I'm gonna cry. How has being a part of Hamilton changed me as a performer? I made my Broadway debut in Hamilton just over a year ago. But getting to play, like Eliza in particular, but being with my sisters and my counterparts here that inspire me every single day, like literally dreaming to work with these people. I always tell people it's so hard to explain what living inside of one of your massive dreams feels like. And to be a part of Hamilton in particular, to play this part, to tell these stories that are so universal despite what year it actually happened in. It's universal truths of humanity. And to be able to like feel the energy being in response to what we are doing as artists, as performers and actors and creators, it's really rewarding and beyond special.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Warming up your bodies is very important in this show specifically because there's so many things that can happen with the set and with the floor, the EPDM, dancing on that, injuries, whatever the case. So warming up extra is so important. I just did my debut and I slipped on one of the tires and I was just like, yep, that's just, they caught it. They have my back. But it's like spending that time to warm up your body fully is important, even if you're not dancing, it's just like hard to walk on that EPDM for a long time and jumping down off the car or whatever. So warming up is very important.
I'm relatively new in the group, and so to me the 10 years is like, it's also my 10 years of having my mind changed about what theater is and what theater can be. I feel like it's happened twice in my life. When I was like a teenager and there was Rent. And then 10 years ago when I saw Hamilton and I was like, those are the two, like, to me, those are like these two pillars of theater that really changed the way that I feel about it. And I became like a childlike fan, like I know a lot of my friends were when they were kids and saw their first Sondheim show or whatever. And like it just changed. And I just want like every Hamilton fan to know that I am a Hamilton fan. And the people in the building are holding it down every night. People really understand how special the show is. They take it very seriously. And so come on back and see it again because it's as fresh as it was back then.